3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hasenbemp Incorporated. We're gonna do it.
One day I'll get to you and teach you how to get to pure rest. Hell, you do it to yourself, you do. And that's why we had to. You do it to yourself, just you. You and no one else. You do it to yourself.
Tsugumi! Tsugumi, I told you 100 times, no frog licking at the breakfast table.
Oh, that bacon can really hop.
Tsugumi, is it really so much to ask to lay off licking hallucinogenic frogs while you're a conduit for Hell Girl?
But I totally saw her. She was in an adult bookstore.
What, you mean the kind that sell the magazines?
Yes.
With the women on the cover?
Yes.
In lingerie?
Does a dog collar count as lingerie?
I don't know.
Then I don't know either.
Hey,
I
Tsugumi?
can't lend you any money. I have 500 yen and I need it to buy lunch.
Oh. Tsugumi?
I am not giving you my lunch money to buy porn.
Okay. Considering this guy's occupation, he's bound to be wary. I have to question him as subtly as possible. I'm looking for a girl who advertises on the internet she can take people places they've never been before. Places with whips and chains, where they'll scream all night long. Oh yeah, Mr. Subtle. That's me.
Hello, and welcome to the Parakeet Porn Palace. The only store specializing in pornography. Or your budgie, minor, or scarlet macaw.
What about cockatiels?
Cockatiels. Them and their showy erectile crests.
Yeah, I was just looking for a girl who was in here the other day. Long black hair, black school uniform.
That girl was interested in a particular magazine from our back catalog.
Got a copy right here, you want it?
Irving, what did I tell you about stealing my commissions?
But
I will cut you, cockatiel lover.
My dad's in his office, Mr. Shibata, but I should warn you, he's not great with strangers.
Mr. Miabe? Yeah, I understand you used to publish a magazine called Flesh and Cherry Blossoms. You published this short story called Purgatory Girl, and I know it was written 30 years ago, but I swear, sir, this girl was invading my daughter's mind this morning. She has to be stopped. Maybe I should just talk to the author.
Oh, yes, that is probably best. You want his address?
Mr. Fukumoto, my name is Hajime Shibata.
Shibata? Ah, I know you.
You do?
Yes. Your daughter buys my hallucinogenic frogs over the internet. What? Did she lick the wrong part?
No.
There are parts of that frog I would not want to touch with my tongue.
Mr. Fukumoto, I came because of your story in Flesh and Cherry Blossoms 30 years ago.
Ah, you wish to know the story. Of my story. Of the girl from hell, called Hell Girl. Well, it all started a very, very long time ago. A sad little girl by the name of Saki lived in a town not far from here. 20 miles. As the crow flies. If you take the road, it's a bit longer. And there's traffic. I guess that is kind of far from here, now that I think of it.
That's okay.
I wouldn't want to mislead you about how long it takes to get to the place where that girl lived.
No, you're really not. Please go on.
Okay, so, Saki, that girl who lived an intermediate distance away from here, had a father she loved very much. But one day...
Oh my god! My dad's committed suicide on the very day he told me he'd got evidence that the mayor's in bed with the mob!
Well, the story you wrote in the magazine said you called Hellgirl because your friend was sleeping with your wife.
Yes, thanks for reminding me, you horrible, insensitive stain of a person.
Well, I'm sorry, but it doesn't mention a girl or a father's suicide or a mayor or the mob or anything.
You cannot be open to anything if you have yet to know nothing.
I don't know what that means.
It means shut up.
I'm sure the mayor killed my dad, but no one believes me.
So, one dark night, Saki went to the Hell correspondence and asked Hellgirl to avenge her.
So there's the internet now.
Of course there's the internet now. How do you think I sold frogs to your daughter, you foolish and oddly voiced person?
I thought you were telling me about something that happened 30 years ago.
I'm getting to that. You see, just as Saki was gathering the doll to send the evil, dad-killing mayor to hell, an ominous knock came from the door. Slowly, Saki opened it and found a nosy, stupid, wishy-washy reporter who was unemployed and stupid and smelled vaguely of Taco Bell and cream sherry.
Did he have a name?
That's not important. So the reporter made Saki promise not to send the mayor to hell until he investigated. Many boring things happened then, talking and yapping, and old people throwing rocks. I liked the old people throwing rocks. Old people should throw more rocks. Do you have any rocks?
No.
Go get me a rock. Go on. Go. Get me a rock. Go get me a rock. You can do it. Are you preparing yourself to get me the rock?
No.
Unfortunate. So, the mayor admits he is in with the mob, but if he blabs, the mob will sell the town's old people as taco meat. Or something. They attempt to reason with Saki.
Here's a pile of hush money, you selfish little whore. I am so not sorry for your loss. The only reason your dad's in a better place is because hell beats putting up with you.
For some reason, these efforts proved unsuccessful.
Why am I so lonely?
The stupid, smelly reporter calls Saki and says, "You should just get on with your life. Revenge never solved anything." He was so smelly and stupid.
I'm sorry, Mr. Reporter, whose name is not important. Revenge is all I have left. Revenge? And originally priced hallucinogenic frogs from www.oldguysellinghallucinogenicfrogs.com.
And then Hellgirl put on her robe and entered her chariot to the sound of that song. You know the one.
The song?
With the guitar. And the thing.
Only Happy When It Rains? By Garbage?
Sure, why not?
Oh, man. I wish I could hear that song right now.
Well, you can't.
Oh, well. At least I lived the best life that I could.
You mean in service to your fellow man?
No. I meant spending all that sweet mob money and killing all who opposed me. Oh, plus the frog licking.
Ugh. Humanity's really gross.
Wait a minute. This whole story sounds a lot like Hellgirl episode 14, Beyond the Dead End.
No.
It is. You just watched an episode of anime, shortened it to a few minutes while adding some bad jokes and a bunch of silly voices. Talk about lazy.
Wait, before you judge me, let me show you my final masterpiece.
Oh my god. That's the creepiest Pinterest board I've ever seen.
What's this? After all I've done, all the episodes I've abridged, you would cry for me?
Like hell.
This is a Tokyo police. Drop to the floor and step away from the front. Repeat, drop to the floor and step away from the front.
Maybe I should start relentlessly pursuing Lindsay Lohan.
Oh look, a rock.